Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In my home of sexual opinion, I am Auntie Chan.
And I'm Darby Lynn Cartwright, and we are back to basics, because that's what you gotta do in, the current political... Oh, no, wait, actually, this is gonna come out after the election. We are shooting election eve, so we don't know what the results are.
We don't know what the climate
Let's
is
not
going
joke
to
about
be.
it. You're right.
We don't know if it's going to be a tundra, a Saharan.
I mean, we do know that it will constantly change because climate change is real.
It is real.
And that is why Alexis is not here, because we couldn't have a climate change denier. We couldn't have her back on the show. It's too much.
No.
It's too much.
What happened to her?
Climate change got her. Got her again.
People left and right. A tree fell on her or something? Or?
Yeah, on her way to deny the climate. She wasn't feeling great. She thinks it's just kind of seasonal stuff. And we said, well, why don't you stay home? We'll give it some time, see how you feel. She just had a COVID test, which was negative, but maybe time to have another one. So we're just gonna let her stay at home, and it feels weird being back together, just the two of us. We haven't done this since
your old apartment, right? No,
well, sidetrack RIP. We did do that.
Yes.
But actually in an apartment together, oh my God.
Yeah.
Forever.
Oh, wow. I'm sitting here thinking about that old place. Wow.
Well, they redid them. As soon as we moved, they renovated them and made them nice.
Says a lot about what they thought about you.
Yeah, they didn't
and Curdy.
care. Yeah.
And JB.
And Curdy. How is your, we say this every time, but we see each other every couple days. How are your couple days?
Well, it was Halloween weekend. Me and Chloe had extra glitchy. I was really excited to dress up for it. I was you Baba.
You look
from
so
Spirited
good.
Away. Thank you.
Putting it up here. Ding.
Bing! The power of Alexis Bowers.
I know. It does feel weird because she really is changing lives over here. And we're just, what's the word? Celebrating the fact that she's not here. So there's a juxtaposition, which is very much, again, the political climate we're currently in.
She has the ability to just see what your vision is and then be like, no, girl, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? It was a very, we went to the fabric store on Monday, and then she pumped it out by Friday. A talent.
Well, to be
no matter
fair,
what the
show
is.
was Saturday, so she pumped it out probably Friday night to Saturday afternoon.
Oh, okay.
But yes, correct. I often will just send her a wig, and she'll be like, what do you want? And I'll be like, I know you're just going to do something pretty, so just do something pretty. Why do you need me to pretend? And I know, too, if I tell you what I want and you start to do it, and it takes a hard left, you're just going to tell me that that's not what I wanted.
Right.
You know better than me. So.
Would you say she's your stylist?
I think I have to.
Yeah.
Every wig, this room is lined with wigs. Every wig, with the exception of maybe one, and that's
goodness.
and that one's cursed. I did find that on a body. But other than that, every wig is done by her.
Oh.
And then your hair,
yes,
you're gonna have the Alexis Bevels tease.
Me too.
And style.
Alexis is such a talent. She's carrying this channel, but we can't say that. We can say it now that she's not here in this climate.
We know she doesn't watch the show.
Well, how was your weekend?
Oh, well, the Halloween weekend was fun. I loved watching the show. You and Chloe were so funny together. Also, it just seemed like Chloe was really drunk and having a good time. And that energy I respond to.
Yes.
That's something I understand.
It was whiskey. It was the whiskey that you drink that gets you a little emotional. She was emotional.
Oh,
really? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Did she tear up?
She said that I'm about to cry a couple times, and I was like, you don't have to. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to do that.
It's a digital drag show. Doesn't it bring tears to your eyes?
Well, it was her last extra. She's been doing her digital Twitch show for since quarantine began.
Really?
And then that was her final one.
Why?
I think she's gonna take a break.
Oh, she needs a break from it. It's a lot. I think we all need a break from digital drag. I mean, keep supporting it. I'm not calling for a boycott. I know in the past our language has, apparently said that. I'm not saying boycott digital drag. I don't think you should.
And financially, it's hard to make a music video, put together an entire show, and then have the return be pocket change.
I mean, and it's one of those things too. I don't know about you, but I know Alexis and I, we will worry for weeks about our concept. And is it a bad concept? Is it stupid? And then we spend a full day filming it, and then I'll spend 2 days putting it together. And then it's here's your payout, and it's $7.
Oh.
And you go, oh, that was $7 worth of work.
And we're about to enter. You know how the winter's here.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no work on a good year from January to April during a pandemic.
With the inside shut down? Unless you could put up more igloos on the sidewalk to kick homeless people out of the one place they can lay down, we're not going to have work. More igloos.
More igloos? Is that the solution?
Well, we got to keep our appetizers warm. Because economy, economy. Speaking of economy, I showed a doctor my asshole today.
Big day.
Big day.
What were the results? Trickle down?
Okay. It was trickle down in economics. Something did trickle down, but she said that was normal. Get your anal pap smears. HPV is a very real thing. I had a pap smear back in July where they just stick a dry Q-tip up your butt.
Like this? How long is it?
Oh yeah, no, it's just a little Q-tip. But it's dry, it's very dry. Do you want me to try it?
Does it have to be dry?
Oh, you know what? I'd never consider that. Does my doctor hate me?
You ever just pucker it and then just have it wet itself?
Yeah. But I had it back in July. They found abnormal cells, which doesn't necessarily mean cancer. It just means the cells have changed, which can be caused by HPV. So, and I know it's HPV because, girl, I've done a lot.
Okay. And how often and when should we be checking up on
You should be getting a pap smear every 2 years. And then if something comes back abnormal, you go and have an anoscopy. So a doctor will do a little more physical exam.
Oh.
They'll use the finger. They'll use their beautiful eyes to tell you, okay, can I say this? I spent all morning shaving my body to make it so gorgeous and beautiful. She didn't say a word about it. She didn't say, what a nice, tight, smooth coin slot.
Oh.
She didn't say a word.
I bet she sees a lot of smooth coin slots. Speaking of science, fun fact, when you are conceived, get ready for this, the first thing to be developed is your butthole. When you are conceived.
What?
Yes. When you are conceived.
Well, because it's a hole, so it doesn't actually exist. Oh, you mean the muscle?
No, like the very first thing developed, and like when they come together, when the zygotes and the progotes and the mountain goats come together, the first thing developed, you are a butthole to begin with.
Okay, you know what? I'm pro-life now.
Now we're pro-life.
Because, I was always one of those, well, if they have a heartbeat, that must be hard for people. But, they have a butthole? That's the most human you can be.
That's what Planned Parenthood needs to put on their brochures. You started out as a butthole.
Yeah, we all started as a butthole. Don't kill this butthole. Okay, pro-life. Switched. Super happy about the new Supreme Court justice.
Yes. Okay, it's either the butthole or the belly button.
Oh. If it's a belly button, I'm out. Kill them all.
Okay, fair enough.
But my butthole's really good.
Okay, good.
She put a little clear tube in.
Yay.
She put a little vinegar in to see if there was any abnormalities, and she said no, it looked great. I don't think she used the word great, but her tone.
Normalize buttholes.
And tell your buttholes that they're normal. Saying I found nothing abnormal was the sexiest thing. Curtis and I had sex on the way home because we were so turned on.
In the car?
In our buttholes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, was that confusing? Yeah. Speaking of buttholes, Holland. No.
That transition.
No, because everyone has buttholes. And there's our blue and yellow, and they have windmills coming out of them.
The universal language. Math and buttholes.
A lot of subtracting.
That's why if you are abducted by aliens...
They go for your butthole.
Did I say this on IMHO before?
I don't think so.
Okay, if you are abducted by aliens on the topic of science...
Okay.
Draw the Pythagorean theorem. Because they will understand that you are intelligent life if you can prove that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And if that doesn't work... show your butthole.
Now that you say it, you have said that before, but I forgot that. I stuck with butthole because it's all I knew.
You need to always remember that, just in case.
Okay.
Because you never know.
Should I just get the Pythagorean theorem tattooed inside my butthole, so if they go for the butt first, they'll go, oh shit, he's smart.
Have it like a tramp stamp, and then they're okay, now, just to make sure, spread them. Bam, there's a hole. Yeah.
Oh, there's a hole. Now that's an intelligent hole.
Now that's the universe.
We are at our final four. We're semifinals.
Semifinals.
Final four. It's very March Madness.
Yeah, I was about to say March Madness. Yeah.
Is it March still?
Yes. This is about to end. Thank goodness.
I mean,
oh my God. It's
so happy to see a new culture. So happy to
I love culture.
To see, yes, and I
love cultures.
Were you impressed by
Active
this
cultures.
culture? Yeah.
I was. It made me want to tap into anthropology, studying other
Oh, I thought you meant at, like, the clothing store. And I was like, girl, I know, same. They're back. Happy to see people happy, especially in this day and age. We get a classic mini challenge.
Yes.
Is that what you had first?
Chelsea Boys eliminated.
Chelsea Boy. I was trying to skip over that for my own like well-being. Oh yeah, we're having Spindrift today. Not sponsored, but happy to be. It's like LaCroix, but it tastes good. They use real fruit juice. Is that good?
Girl, I can taste the pineapple juice.
So good.
It's kind of freaky deaky.
Spindrift. Drink a pineapple. Chelsea Boy, so
Chelsea
sad.
Boy.
So sad. Still not feeling great about that.
No.
They will be back next week because it's the finale next week. So, gone for a week, really.
I thought their fashions were top tier.
Top tier.
You know,
I can't wait to see what they bring for the finale. I think it's going to be...
Bring your best drag.
Bring your best drag, and their best drag is better than most of the drag on that show, we'll be honest. But the drag on the show is wonderful.
Yes.
I feel like I'm being a bitch today.
You are.
I think it's because Alexis isn't here, and I usually, I force the bitch onto
You put it on her.
And I'm just putting it on Holland. I'm
Please
so sorry,
do.
Holland.
Dig in.
I'm so sorry.
This is your homosexual opinion.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If you want to feel gay,
But I...
do gay things. Be toxic.
Okay, then fine.
Okay.
Sorry, bitch. We're talking about Holland.
Ooh, swish. So we're getting into the mini challenge. Everybody loves what? Puppets.
Yeah, who doesn't?
So they're blindfolded and they get a random puppet. Their male form or their out of drag form.
Out of drag form, yeah.
They have to put these puppets into their drag form.
I like the puppet challenge. I didn't like that it was a substitute for the reading challenge on season 12. That still is confusing to me. So remember they didn't do a reading challenge? They just did the puppet one as like a read?
That memory stuck with you.
I love the reading challenge. I love it.
You would kill the reading challenge.
Thank you.
You would kill the roast and the reading challenge.
And you would kill everything because you're our only hope.
Oh, stop.
Please get on this show. Please be on that show.
Well, what about Alexis?
No, and it's too late. She has bad knees.
Okay.
I thought Envy decorating her mama queen with yellow teeth
Yes.
was hilarious.
Yes.
As someone who has multicolored teeth, I would hope they had candy corn available for someone to use on my puppet. Envy was hilarious.
Envy was very funny.
killed
She
it.
read Mama Boots.
Yeah. The only thing really was that Abby bombed, but then it was like, yeah, of course, we're still not sure why she's still here.
So they have to vote for who wins the mini challenge.
Vote. It's so important.
Vote.
Oh, wait, this is coming out after the election.
Oh.
Wish that you had voted. Yeah, they had to vote. That was such a producer malarkey kind of bullshit.
It's getting shady.
When Fred's like, I usually pick the mini challenge winner, but we're in the semifinals. You pick the winner, okay? I'm glad that Mama said when Envy picked Mama. That was really nice of her to say that, but that wasn't true. It was clearly Envy.
It was clearly Envy. Yeah, she was very funny. So, the main challenge. It is a ruse called Maxima.
Maxima. Now, did you Google it to find out who Maxima is?
No.
I thought it was a character they made up until the details got very specific. Like her moving to the United States. This feels like a story. Like this feels like a real story. So I Googled it just now.
It is.
Yeah.
Maxima.
She's real. Oh, she's young. Oh, she's
the
cute.
spouse of King Willem Alexander and became the first...
She's 49. She's 5'10".
Okay, it's a story of...
Queen Maxima.
The spouse of... Yeah,
the Queen.
Maxima. You know, here's the thing with monarchies. They love their leaders.
Most of the time, unless you're Marie Antoinette. And then you better buy a choker.
Chop, chop, chop.
She's adorbs.
She is. Very pretty.
She looks like she's created some stirs.
Oh, there's the blue dress.
Okay, so it was the true story.
Okay.
Did you think it was a little weird that they called it a rusical? I wish they had called it like Fred Belts or I don't know.
It's the franchise.
I know, you're right.
It's the franchise.
You're right.
I wrote down choreographers.
That's what I wrote down.
That's
what I wrote down too.
The one with his shirt was like open a little bit, and then what's her name? Janie Jacquet. She did the tango, and she was like, "Oh, it's such a fun time," and like pulled the shirt open, and then we saw the nipple.
I love a hot choreographer. It just makes those scenes that you know are just time fillers fill you with something. You know.
Tango dance. What I wrote down.
That was the only dance.
That's what moved me.
It was the only dance, though.
Yeah.
Out of all four, it was fine. I thought they all did a good job. The only person who really had a dance was Janie. At the beginning, we had Abby, who was just kind of jumping on and off a table and kind of hopping around the stage. Envy literally just kind of ran around the stage. She did great, and then finally Mama Queen was in front of all these flowers. She didn't have to move at all. I mean, they had choreography at the end, but we're talking about like, that was some show choir bullshit.
What was that man's name?
Who?
The dancer.
Oh.
I gotta look it up.
Yes, his name, here, let me Google it.
I want to tell
Fred
you
Van Leer Jr. That was Fred's son? No. It was fine. It was kind of, to me, it was a clear winner. I thought Janie really killed it. She did the tango, and they even went to Fred, and while she was doing the tango, Fred goes, like that.
Be expressive.
Yeah.
Okay, Fred.
Okay, is it?
No, what are you about to say?
Is it this?
It was this?
This.
It was this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's up with her wig?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't anyone talk to her?
They have makeup people on set, too.
It just, her wig was like not to the side, and then she had these little bangs that were clearly supposed to be split in the middle that were just kind of off here at the top of her head.
Now, don't go into detail.
Oh,
because then I'll go into detail.
What? What's your detail?
I mean, the brows were...
Oh, I know.
It looked like she was sweating that day, which is fine. People sweat. That's a human thing to do.
It read, I think this entire season, she has read as like baby queen. It's been hard for us to watch the show and then see her come on the runway with these like pretty basic issues not worked out. That's like, should you be hosting this or should you be competing?
And
are you Abby?
So the outfit that she wore, do you remember it? It was kind of
the
like
yellow and then the pink.
Yellow sleeves. I love the poofy sleeves, but then it looked like it was an office party on her on her chest.
I thought it was a lot. Like, I thought it definitely, classic Project Runway, definitely edit. Because she had the yellow thing tied around her waist, and then it just kind of went in the back. It looked like a backwards apron. But, positive.
Oh, there you go.
I enjoyed...
She's probably a...
I enjoyed the whimsy of it.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
She... is a woman of faith, right? That's a good thing. Good for you. The musical was broken down into different characters. The story of Maxima.
Maybe not, it wasn't built for us, clearly. Because we just Googled her. You saw it. That was lifetime Googling.
Live research.
It was fine. It was a musical.
It was a musical. Yeah. It was okay.
It was a musical.
The episode was okay.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen a lot of like big dancing as a professional dancer myself. I haven't seen a lot of incredible dancing on this show. I don't think that that's where their drag is. I don't think that's the focus, which is great. I would love that if we could do that over here. Even Abby, who, he keeps winning these lip syncs. I say winning, I'm using that term lightly. Surviving the lip syncs. She was this party girl that, on American Drag Race, she would have flipped off that table. She would have pounded that pussy. Like, she would have done it all.
She also, lasted this whole time, and there could have been someone else in her spot that might have done a little bit better, but IDK, LMAO, I'm not gonna say it.
Fuck it, at this point, we're just talking all over the place. She gets saved because there's a double save, no one goes home, and she literally says, haha, been in the bottom 4 times, and I'm still in the finale. Is that a brag? I would be distancing myself from the truth. I'd call my Republican congressman, I'd say, hey, how do you spin this? No, I don't care if it's believable. I want to do what y'all do.
She is just the ball of energy, isn't she? She goes from, don't send me home, you shady, you my sister. I just sent another bitch home.
Because wasn't it last week?
It was.
Where she was crying?
It was last week, the week before, and the first week, the second, third, fourth, fifth. She is just TV for them.
Yeah, she really is.
TV for them.
But just to be like, haha, I did it 4 times in the bottom, and I'm going into the finale. And then she had the audacity, the sheer audacity.
Get into it.
To say, that crown, that dress, that magazine cover, that's all mine. You don't believe that. I don't think she believes that. I don't think she believes that.
You kind of have to have a delusional amount of confidence.
I think she's playing a part. I hope.
I think she knows what her role is.
If this is actually how she feels, she's killed before.
Like a human?
Yeah, like an actual human.
I believe it.
The theme for the runway, red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and
We're
blue.
back. That's
Look
why
at that.
I wore my Ross Matthews dress that y'all chose for me. And you're
And
future, I'm past.
Vintage in the future.
So they had to wear a bathing suit, then they had to wear a cocktail dress, and then an evening gown. Very traditional when it comes to drag pageants in Holland.
First look. Oh. Let's just talk about Miss Envy Peru. So I'm dressing futuristically because, you know, our chosen winner is Envy Peru. So green screen us in a little spaceship right now.
Okay. Oh no!
Oh no.
It's more space.
Ooh. Rocks.
I hope they make space for us.
Boom. That was kind of
Yeah,
fun.
I'm glad
I
we
love
landed.
traveling.
It was safe. I love that she took the red, white, and blue and said, okay, I'm going into the future.
Yeah.
I loved it.
First one, like a splashed water.
Yeah, I don't
Really
know
cool.
what it was. It looks like a dried sock of a teenage boy. Possibly. And then she did a Jetsons kind of nod to her cocktail dress.
Yes.
That hair.
That hair.
That's hair.
That's it.
Alexis.
How did they do that?
If you want us to FaceTime you halfway through again.
Wigs by
Do that.
Golgi. And then her evening gown. Cute.
My least favorite one, I'll be honest. It was my least favorite look of hers. Although I will say the red latex boots that went all the way up into actual like pants.
Into her vagina, yeah.
That was hot.
Sexy.
That was hot.
Sexy, yeah.
I think it just, to me, it looked like a pillow that she had kind of wrapped
It did
some
look
wire
like the
around.
theme for her
Yeah.
was like standing up sleeping. Up next,
Janie.
Janie Jacquet.
Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Say
I thought
it.
she stole the show. Not only in the Rusical, but on the runway, because if you'll notice, she kind of used the same look in all of her looks. The red, white, and blue stripes are in every look. Okay, bathing suit.
The body is tight. Look at her thighs.
She's got those little
Don't you want
stoned...
to be like? Don't you want your head to be crushed by those
Oh
thighs?
yeah, and it would, yeah.
They would.
And she's got the wet hair, which was very in a couple years ago.
The face is a 10.
Yeah.
Face.
No,
face.
she looks stunning.
She looks stunning. Let's get into her cocktail look.
And notice...
Again with the stripes.
Red, white, and blue stripes.
Stripes.
Again, kind of a nude. I loved that she just carried this, but it looks very different, but it's definitely part of the same collection. And then boom.
With the this gown was everything.
Oh, it killed me. But look, like she has the nude kind of cleavage thing that she had in her other looks. Or in
You
her
like a
swimsuit.
theme.
I do.
You like a theme tied
Well, I like
together.
a theme when it's done well.
She didn't over accessorize.
I mean,
Clean.
Yeah.
Up next, Mama Queen. Let's get into her swimsuit. The
Another
swimsuit
standout
category.
for me. She was very kind of vintage. That's what we kind of got from her the whole time. Look at that body. I love the swimsuit.
The boa. Okay, the tights. Yes, I agreed with what they were saying.
What?
The tights could have been matched a little bit better.
Yeah.
Could have been a little bit more pink, but
Do you put a lot of thought into your tight? Have you ever really like taken a look at, to make sure?
I feel like it's very noticeable if I like look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh my god, my legs are so light.
I have the opposite problem because I'm so white that I have to layer with white tights under flesh colored because even the lightest colored flesh doesn't match me.
They don't have tights in like.
In royalty, in blue blood. No, I really should just wear white and call it a day.
And then her cocktail dress. She had a cocktail with her too. Does it read as cocktail dress?
It reads as a gown or as a dressing gown.
Okay.
It reads like there's a reveal coming.
It has sleeves like yours though.
Okay, well, this is high quality. This is a shine.
Is this a
original.
cocktail dress? Like, what is a cocktail dress?
Yeah.
Does it like stop at the knees? Is that?
It's like shorter, not a gown, but like a dressier, short. Yeah, this is a cocktail
This is a
dress.
cocktail
like
dress?
in space in the.
I'm about to say this is a Star
Early
Trek dress without the
3000s.
logo on it.
Is it really? That's
I
what
took it
thought.
off. You see where that thing
Yeah, I
is?
see it
Yep.
now. Now I see it. Yeah. I love everything but the actual dress itself.
Oh,
I love her tits. I love
the hair.
the hair. Her necklaces are always on point.
Queens go through it when they wear these kinds of earrings.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
6 pounds on this side, 6 pounds on that side.
I can't even remember the last time I wore an earring. Years. It's been years. I like yours.
Just a little.
Those are cute.
$1. Can you believe it?
I can. Now her final look, that got me.
Yes, this was cool. This was cool. Oh, that pendant.
Which she did
Right there.
before. She did a similar look when she did the like Jesus-y look and she had the heart. But this is I thought it was right. Her
That
hair with the like ponytail.
Big old hair.
I loved
pants,
it.
fun pants.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm a big Mama Queen fan. Big fan.
Mama. I thought she'd have like a baby or something, you know.
She did. You didn't see it because it. Okay, did you know that babies have buttholes first? The first thing that develops in a baby is a butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Hers developed too many buttholes. So there wasn't enough baby. It was too much hole.
Ooh.
Just a lot of holes.
That's why you gotta get checked every 2 years, because you don't know if you're gonna have a second butthole pop up and be like, actually, we found 2, but one of them's benign. And then we got Abby OMG. This is her swimsuit. If you got the body. If you got the body.
I mean, this was made for her, like this category, because she's been wearing swimsuits the whole time. So this was just like, she was ready. What did you think about her taking her first wig off to reveal yet another long, flat wig and say she was...
Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
I don't see it for me.
I
don't see Nicki
the
for me.
confidence, y'all. I mean, I'm glad she's got confidence. You should believe in yourself.
You should believe in yourself.
But you shouldn't believe in yourself so much that other people don't believe you. Okay?
There's a that sewn onto a pillow.
I know, I will. Alexis, if you're watching this, take your pills.
Don't believe in yourself.
Don't believe in yourself, Alexis. But she looks great.
Yeah, she did. Let's get into her cocktail look. Why are you so quiet?
I didn't understand it, I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like bad Britney Spears cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Her face, gorgeous.
Face is gorgeous, but it was the same face for all 3 of them. I think it could have been feminized a bit more.
Or like having a plane come out of her ass or something.
Yeah, she should have came out in a plane. She should have landed.
Invest in your drag.
It looks like blue doilies.
Episode 2, we would have been blown away by this. I think we're done, Abby.
Oh, the evening gown. Love that crown. Love that hair.
Yeah.
What did we think of the gown?
Well, she did say she's never worn this many clothes in her life. So
share your story.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Very brave. I like the concept. I love tulle. I don't know that I loved like all of the weird jewels and the doily kind of.
I counted 14 Michael's Crafts stones on there.
Yeah. It does look like there was so much fabric there for her that she was like, I just throw something, I can't look at it. Can you make my butt show? Can I show my butt? Did you know that babies, the first thing that develops is buttholes? There were judges' shenanigans.
Oh, yes.
They wanted to ask the question again, who should go home? Which, like, Abby's still there. You know they're going to say Abby.
Just say it, girl.
Just say, if Fred had just said that. If Fred had said, usually at this point we would ask you this question, but Abby's still here, so we get it, so we're going to move on. I would have been like, now show me your son. I'm interested.
Where's Frank? Bring in Frank.
Bring in Frank. But the winner takes it all.
Yeah, the winner takes it all. Janie J.K., like you said, stole this episode.
Were you surprised?
No.
Yeah, I was.
She did that. She looked good.
And it makes it a little easier on Envy to win next week because it's not like she's swept the season and they have to have some sort of upset. Oh no, Janie's actually doing really well. Maybe she's still in the running, which like, of course she's not.
Isn't that crazy? You can do well, but not too well.
Yeah, you can't be too good.
You can't be too good. Otherwise,
which is why I'm dressed like this. I want to keep it level. Yeah.
Otherwise, Alexis will come through and sweep it.
She does so much for us.
She did create us.
She did, yeah.
She did create
could destroy us.
She could end us if she wanted to.
She won't. She has low self-esteem, so she won't.
Okay, good.
We find out, of course, Envy's safe. They can't put Envy in the bottom. That's ridiculous. So they put Mama and Abby in the bottom. What do you think of the lip sync? Was it like every other lip sync we've seen?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was underwhelming.
Yeah. But all the lip syncs have been. So I wonder if maybe Holland didn't get dancing till like the 70s.
Disco. When a girl is looking at another girl perform, it's like, run your own race.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't try to keep up.
Because you're your biggest competition, okay?
Sure.
Unless you're in a competition with Envy, and then she's your biggest competition.
She's your biggest competition.
Yeah. She won, really, over you. They double saved. So no one went home. Abby stayed here. Mind-boggling.
Why? Why do it? Just send one home.
Yeah, it's watching Envy and Janie have those reactions. I was like, okay, good. You're actually on the show, and you still feel the same way. Okay, good.
But I know the producer's like, oh, I mean, technically Abby did win, but we can't like have her win again for 4 times.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're tired of the participation trophies.
Yeah, I like a 3-person finale. I love a top 3. There's something so top 4 just if it's just built into this. And we got a preview for the finale, and it's not like a big typical American Drag Race. There's not all these lip syncs. There's like a final performance. You don't need 4. You need 4.
They need to shake it up for these finales. They need to take it to the level of like Fear Factor. Like, oh my God.
I want the stage to collapse in the middle of a song. I think that'd be amazing. Like a sinkhole develops.
A pit of snakes.
Yeah.
And there's an eating channel. They have to eat like cow penis or something.
A lot of cow penis. I just want a bunch of cow penis.
Crazy.
Yeah. Or an udder.
Oh! Imagine eating a cow udder. The nipple of a cow.
I don't know if it was stuffed with cheese.
Stringy. Now you're talking.
Yeah. But we're excited. Yeah. Nikki Tutorials is back for the finale next week.
Everyone's going to be returning with their finale looks.
Yeah. And we'll be excited that they're back.
Yeah.
This will probably get out after the finale, so you've probably already seen the winner, but we're in the past. So we hope that you're excited about both Biden winning the presidency and, of course, Envy Peru winning Holland. We hope those things have already happened. God, if they don't happen, this is going to be
so embarrassing.
It's for me specifically, yes. Because everyone
knows
that you play both sides. You don't we know.
I'm a pacifist.
Yeah, that's true.
I listen to everyone. Oops, sorry.
We want to thank you so much for giving this week to the Chicago Black Drag Council. So we've done that for our first week.
Yes.
So we're going to continue doing that.
Yes. They had just started funding trans self-defense classes.
Yeah.
So that money is going to very important education.
All right. Any final thoughts?
Sorry, girls. Alexis P. Bevels here, coming to you live from my self-quarantine. What happened was I was feeling symptoms. I do think that they're just like weather change symptoms, but I decided to do the responsible thing, quarantine myself away from my 2 favorite people in the world, my friends Brad and Hammock. I'm getting a COVID test done. I'm sure I'm fine, but just in case. Just in case. I had a few thoughts on the Holland episode, mostly that it was unnecessary as nobody went home. Spoiler alert. Oh, the P today stands for puppets, because who doesn't love puppets? Actually, I feel like there's probably a lot of people that don't love puppets. Whenever anybody asks you, who do you think did the best? I think the rule of thumb is you always say yourself, right? I think that actually they don't care about who you think did the best. They just want you to have the confidence to say yourself. Frank, the choreographer's assistant, Frank. Hi, sir. Sir? I love a musical. Oh, I love a musical. I love a musical. I'm watching this the whole time. I'm thinking, LOL, this bitch is dead. She won't ever get it. Maxime is alive. Do you think that's kind of rude? And finally, Fred Van Leer, I don't want to put negativity into the world. Well, cheers to being COVID-free. And cheers to my critics.
We love our monarchy.
Yeah.
We love our democracy.
Come on, Maxima.
Come on, Maxima. Come on, Queen. And let's hope that we get to do a little mukbang again. Or whatever we made our bet on. Yeah.
Let's take a moment and sit in the past.
Okay.
This is before the election has happened. We still have all this hope. So let's enjoy it.
Let's enjoy it. Hope
floats.
It's what keeps us from
Drowning.
Did you know that we all started out as buttholes?
Goodbye.
Islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world where we rely on each other. You do a really good Kenny Rogers. That's really good.
Well, I've had Kenny Rogers chicken, so I get it.
Oh, you understand.
Pose, 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 pose. Pose, 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 pose.
Give me ribs. Ribs, my lord.
Pose, 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 pose. Okay, I think we got one frame that is maybe we can use.
Spin drift.
Pose.
Fruit
Isn't it
tastes
so
better.
good?
Smile with your fingers.
But smile with your fingers.
It's like this.
It's like jazz hands, but.
And then make a smiley face.
Was that good?
No.
I gotta take this off. This hurts.